Hello everybody out there in the YouTube world. My name is the Frugal Gamer and this is
Minion.
The Minion, and we are here representing the Gamer Gene. We recently rechanged the name of the channel to represent more of our family affair here. It's myself, the Minion, and we also have the Awkward Prince Cosplay, who's going to be more involved later. So anyway, we're going to cover everything nerdity, everything from video games to movies to comics to cosplay, the cartoons to, well, whatever else we like, really. Everything from horror related to anime related to cosplay related to whatever we like, really. And hopefully you guys will like some of the things we go about. I've recently been working on our new backdrop, which is going to be our wall of nerd, I guess you can say. And it will be viewed on the next episode, I believe. We got a few more changes we got to make to it, a few more things we got to add, take away from, kind of move around a little bit, but you guys will see it soon. So first thing I want to do is talk about how we're going to start picking out a YouTube channel every month that we want to people to subscribe to and check out if possible. And basically, I guess you could say it's our favorite YouTube channel of the month. This month we have decided, I know it's a little late, but we're going to go with Do You Nerd? Do You Nerd is a couple who basically go to different cosplay, different events, cosplay, Renaissance fair, conventions, whatever. And they have really good videos, really good quality videos. They discuss everything that we like, and go check them out. We'll put a link down below, and if you like them, subscribe, and hey, who knows, maybe we'll give you more viewers. And they have some pretty good viewers right now, and so like I said, some really good episodes, so definitely check them out. So today we're going to do Edible Ewwws Volume 3, and we are going to discuss Resident Evil 2, and we are also going to show some pretty cool pickups that we got from a friend of mine named Charlie. I got a lot of friends named Charlie, so I won't give the last name, but he's one of my friends named Charlie. So first we're going to do Edible Ewwws. So last week we did zombie fingers, or last video I should say. So what do we have this time?
This time we have 3D gummy monsters.
3D gummy monsters. So let's see here. We have, looks like a mummy, a wolfman, a black lagoon, a zombie, a Dracula, Frankenstein.
Open it.
A whole bunch of different things. It was made by Greenbrier International. So let's see. Can you open that?
That's upside down.
Okay, let's see if you can open it. Can you open it?
Maybe.
Here, I'll open it.
I can't open it.
There we go.
How can...
Okay, I'm going to take one. You want a green one?
The blue one.
And a blue one? There you go.
Yay.
Okay,
I got
take this.
Ooh, they feel weird.
I'm not sure what you have.
It smells like blueberry.
I can't even tell what this is.
Let me smell it.
I think it might be like a mummy or something. It's kind of hard to see.
Ooh, they feel weird. It's not my...
I'm not sure. It tastes kind of weird. It's kind of gooey. It doesn't have the flavors. Kind of tastes like a gummy worm.
I don't like that.
Apparently Minion doesn't like it.
Mom laughed at me.
Oh my.
They don't taste very good.
Very chewy. Reminds me of like the old 80s gummy candy. Okay, so that was our Edible Ewwws this time. Tastes kind of weird.
What does yours taste like?
I'm not even sure. Kind of like a really weird lemon. So I talked to my friend. Well, I put a kind of APB out for cool things to display in my room. I was asking for a Nintendo system, and my friend named Charlie got a hold of me and told me he had one, and said he had a couple of things to get me too. So we kind of worked out a deal. I picked up some stuff from him. He had a whole bag of stuff for me. I thought it was really cool. They got the Nintendo system. I got that already displayed. So that's over there. I'm not going to show you, but you guys should all know what a Nintendo looks like by now. He also gave me a inbox amiibo for my display, which is Rob the Robot, the Famicom edition. I've been wanting a Rob for this display. I'm going to let you see it. And here you go. You show it to the audience. And he gave us a, show it to the audience, a Famicom version of Rob. So it may not be a full-size Rob, but he'll look really cool inside my amiibo display, which is one of the setups I got going on. Let's see what else he gave us. You have the next item. He also gave us a complete in-box copy of WWF No Mercy, which is great because this is one of my favorite wrestling games of all time. It still holds up very well. I like the fact that you're able to edit the characters that are already in there and keep them up with their current looks and stuff. I remember making like the right to censor and stuff like that, which was kind of funny. Making the Godfather into the Good Father and whatnot. You can change their names, you can change their looks. So it was very interesting. He also gave us this.
The Complete Legend of Zelda cartoon season.
The Complete Legend of Zelda season. There's only one season. It's over 3 hours of action, as they put it. This is where the well, excuse me, princess came from, which is pretty funny. The kids haven't seen it, so I'm hoping to have them watch it with us to watch all the way through. He also gave us 3 very cool posters. One is for Donkey Kong Country, which is really cool. It says it's signed by a world record holder. I'm not sure who it is, but either way, it's kind of nifty. Also gave us another poster for Mega Man 3, which I think is very cool. All of these came from Nintendo Power, of course. I love Mega Man, so it's really cool to have that poster. And Mega Man 3 is my second favorite Mega Man on the Nintendo. And this poster here is for my favorite, which is Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2 was my favorite. I remember playing Mega Man when it first came out, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. It was really hard. Really rough, but the Mega Man 2 was cool. It took everything that was good about Mega Man 1 and made it even better. He also gave us a guidebook for WCW NWO Revenge, which I thought was kind of nifty. And then he gave us these cool boxes. Basically, these things had shirts in them, so you could open them up, take the shirts out, and wear them, and they had the design from the game on it. Basically, look like giant Super Nintendo carts, which I thought was pretty cool. They got little screws on the back so you can hang them up on walls and whatnot.
I want to show them my favorite.
That's her favorite, which is also probably my favorite right here. Well, of course, Link to the Past, which is still one of my favorite Zelda games of all time. And this is definitely one of the best Super Nintendo games as well, which is Super Metroid, which is really cool as well. So you gotta find
the dragon looks cool.
Yeah, that's Ridley. So we have to find a cool place to hang all these definitely and put them. So basically, he gave us all that, which is really cool. He gave us a Nintendo, which was also really cool. So gonna get all that as part of our display. So next time you'll have a better background to look at instead of just curtains or whatever. Let's see here. That's about all the pickups and everything. So
wait, those two.
Well, no, those are old. We're going to use these as part of the display. We've had them for a while, but they're toys from, I believe, McDonald's, Mario and Luigi, which I think are kind of cool. And so today,
I actually got Mario and Luigi from the convention that I went.
Yes. So anyway, we're going to discuss Resident Evil 2 today. Resident Evil 2 is very interesting. I think she's already bored, so she can sit back or she can leave if she wants. It's up to you.
I'm tired.
That's okay, she's leaving, so
oh my goodness.
It's just me right now, so let me readjust this a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 actually started development about 2 months after Resident Evil 1 was released. So it started in 96, the development did. And it was originally going to be a lot different than it was. They wanted 2 new characters to be played on 2 different discs, and they wanted 2 completely different scenarios that did not interact with each other. And they wanted to keep the fear going, so they basically made it to where these 2 characters were complete noobs in a situation like this. They didn't want people who were medically army trained or anything. So they had Leon S. Kennedy, who was a psych in the RE2 that we know was a rookie cop, first day on the job, having to deal with this situation. And the other character who ended up becoming Claire Redfield was actually known as Elsa Walker. And she was a college student who was in town, and she basically just got trapped. And basically both of their scenarios are different. They'd never interacted. So Leon interacted with, I forgot her name, Linda, who ended up becoming Ada. And who else did he interact with? He interacted with somebody else. He interacted with 2 people. And then Elsa interacted with Sherry and with a guy named John, who ended up becoming Kendo, I think Robert Kendo, who owned the Kendo shop, the gun shop. They were about probably about 80% complete with the game. And however, they decided that it was too similar to the first one, so they completely scraped it and they restarted from scratch. Altogether, it took about, I think, 21 months with a team of about 50 people to create Resident Evil 2 because of all the setbacks and everything. So when it finally came out, it was a couple of revisions later into it. They had a couple different enemies that were taken out and whatnot. And Resident Evil 2, of course, was a big success. It was ported to multiple areas. There was a Game Boy version, a Game Boy Advance version that was supposed to come out, which never did. But it was really good just to see it. There was a GameCon version. Of course, it was released on the N64. It was released on GameCube, on the Dreamcast. Overall, it was just a really big hit. And it's still a favorite for a lot of people, which ended up having a re-release earlier this year, which is really good. If you guys haven't played it yet, play it. It's on PS4 and Xbox One. But that's about it for this video. It's gonna be kind of short because we're all kind of tired. It's been kind of a rough day and whatnot. So the next video I'll talk about Resident Evil 3. But until then, you guys, oh, here she goes. You guys have a good one, and remember.
No, let Marshall get in here first.
So here comes Awkward Cosplay. Remember, it's a family thing.